guys, it's me, and I'm back. Not as Gisela, not as si Juicy, but it's me, Jojo. Giselle for most of you, and Jojo for the people I am close to. So today is June 8th of 2026, and I decided to do this podcast, and I'm gonna start doing podcasts starting today. The reason why I want to start my podcast, not because I've been wanting to go back in social media, but I feel like life, it's been more challenging. Look, took like 180 to 180 to 180 this couple of months, and I think it's for me to document the way I grow, the way I make decisions, my philosophies, my characters, or even just the way I think, like my maturity. That I feel like the battle to myself is harder compared to most of my years. And like what I said before, I started Twitch back in pandemic days as Gisela, where I pretty much play Animal Crossing and then grow out with some gamers in Twitch that I became good friends. And then I totally stopped. And then I tried going back in TikTok as a Juicy, but I feel like it's still not me. So this time, I want to be the real, genuine, and authentic Giselle or Jojo for everyone. Not just for myself, but it's something that I hope most people or some people can relate with. And I hope I can relate with some of you, or just getting a different perspective of how I see life. And like I said, like learning is hard, especially in like real life situation if you're only paying it through the books. But learning through experience, maturing through experiences, it's a different kind of learning. It's gonna change in your character, your perspective, or even just how you look at life. It's life what we make, you know. It's the way how we handle things when we're upset, when we're sad, and things like that. And this podcast is we're gonna talk about life, relationship, ups and downs, roller coaster rides, in betweens. And I feel like that's what I can share a lot with. And if you decide to stay on podcast, I would be great. And if you have any suggestions for upcoming podcast topics like that, I am be more than willing and be open to it. Because I feel like the person that I'm okay having two different perspectives, and I will respect whatever perspective do you have or opinion do you have, as long as you respect mine. And also, it's nice that having a different lens to see what they think or see how they look at the world. It's a learning, you know. It parang sabi nga nila na matuto ka na sa mali ko kesa matuto ka pa na gawin mo yung mali. It's something like that na parang you could learn from other people. You can learn from their experiences. Yes, it's partially true, but also at the same time, if you live it, if you learn from it, if you're actually in that shoe, that hits different. And I honestly think and thought, and I highly believe that when it comes to like challenges in life, God will never give us challenges that we can't take, or just simple as hindi niya ibibigay kung alam mo hindi mo kaya. I think one of the podcasts I listen, I think it's either from Bear It All or from Katirona, na sabi niya na once you pray for guidance, you should be ready, because sometimes God will take people away from you that you thought na hindi aalis or hindi mawawala sa buhay mo, just because he thinks that probably it's not like the time, or just like jobs that you've been wanting and wanting and wanting, but it's still not for you, you know? And I have a lot of those that I think I can actually share with. And I think it really molded me as a better person, like test my patience, test my faith. But it also made me stronger. It does. And thinking of it now, over during the times that I was dealing it, I don't know how. I honestly don't know how I surpassed those, but life goes on, you know? Like you can't never stop. Hindi ka pwedeng malunod sa agos or you're just gonna give up. And there are things that giving up will be easier for some. But there's always like a turning point. I don't know how long you can fight for or just being done, or there's different factors, like very different factors of why a person gives up. It's either personal or like a new partner or like a new experiences or something that they're probably been thinking of but never had a chance or the courage to do it, but things like that. And now as I look at it, I feel like I'm like rumbling so many things because I like trying to dissect all the topics that I really want to share. But for now, I just really need to get out and say that I'm going to do it. I'm going to start opening up to people. I'm just going to start talking about it. And hopefully, when the time comes, I will have guests or people that can be a motivational speaker or just open to share their life experiences and we learn from them. Kaya nga sabi ko, bakit ko pipigilan yung sarili ko to do something that I know I would like and something that I know it would help people. Because to be honest, like on my low days or like days that I really don't want to move, I really don't want to I think I do three things. And number one is cling to God. Like I pray so hard. Like I just keep on praying. I kneel. I cry myself out. It's like a honest talk with him. Na questioning na minsan hindi mo na maintindihan but you still have to go and push through it. And then the second one is when I have dull moments and then I'm trying not to think, I start listening to podcasts that I can relate with or just the Christian songs. Or last is like I read books that's very intentional when it comes to living. And I think this is my turn. And this is I really want to open up and share my life experiences and for myself na maybe when I see this video, when I start doing this podcast, maybe a year, 2 years from now, and I will see how much I grow, I'll be happy. Like, and if there's people that manage to I help with via the podcast that I'm creating, my heart will be heaven and earth. And like I said, like if there's gonna be opinion that you're not gonna agree with, that's fine. Like we can talk about it and you can share your thoughts with me and I will be 100% respectful with that. So I hope you watch the next podcast. This is my life changing moment. I think it's gonna be like one of my outlet and I'm trying to set up. Actually, we just literally set this up. So I hope na yes, alam mo yun sa susunod na podcast is I have a better setup as a podcast, not like a vlog. Cause trust me, I really want to try vlogging, but I don't have the courage to like talk and talk while in public at the same time. Hindi ko kasi siya ma-enjoy na I'm filming while I'm traveling. I just really want to be in the moment. And, pag like travel, ang naisip ko lang is like bakasyon, like skip the reality or the workforce. you just want to like be relaxed. And if I film and if I vlog, I can't really relax because I get anxious. So I think talking in a safe space, or like talking to people that I feel safe, is better. That's why I think this is me. And this is gonna be, it's gonna be very authentic, genuine, unfiltered truths, lies. And this is it. And this is Jojo. This is Giselle. No more branding of Gisela or si Juicy or things like that. This is me. And this is Giselle. Until the next podcast. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.